What is going on, YouTube? I know the title of this video. I kind of have an idea for what I want it to be, but yeah, today the bike's getting gone. I got all the parts right here, plastics, and there's the bike. As you see, I'm kind of cleaning up around here because the guy's gonna be here pretty soon. But yeah, here it is, and she's going today. So the story with it is, I don't have like really any power tools or anything. I got some drills, but you know, I need a torque wrench. So I'm assuming I didn't get the torque specs right on the cam sprocket, and it came loose and just totally got shredded. So I was gonna part it out, but then I had a guy offer me, I'm not gonna tell y'all yet, I'm gonna wait till he gets here. He offered me something, and it'll be a great project for the channel. Mainly, I want to get it for my sisters. That way, we can go four-wheeling together with the Rancher, which is out there. Not sure if you can see it, but so you guys kind of just gave it away there. You kind of have an idea of what it is, but I'm just kind of cleaning up around here, and here it is. I've got the airbox and everything's all in there, so that's why it kind of looks so bare right now. But he should be on the way pretty soon, and yeah, this is going to be a reveal of just what we got for this thing. All right, everybody. It is, it's the next day. You gotta excuse the pile right there that I swept up. But, this is what we have. I actually have, it did not come like this when we got it. All the plastics and everything were on, not correctly, but that rack wasn't bolted on there all the way. And, this thing had no power, and it still doesn't. But it has, it didn't have power when we got it, but we got some of the wires hooked up. And this, I'm about to show you a clip, and the battery that is in it came from that one. I do not think this one is good. And last night, because it is the next day, last night we lost power for some reason, so I'm going to try and figure out why. But I will show you guys a clip of just what we have going on. We do have compression, and this motor does turn over. Not by the button, I had to jump the solenoid, but it does turn the motor over, and we have compression. So, I'm not sure, we don't have spark yet. I gotta get all this crap hooked up. And, we have stuff like this, which is just gonna be lovely to work with. But yeah, I'm about to show you guys a clip of what we have going on. For those of you that want to know, this is a 1985 Suzuki Lt250. And the lights on it do not work. I want to say it's a blown out bulb, because we did have power and now we don't. Maybe I just don't have something connected over there. I don't know, but I do know we're missing quite a bit of electrical stuff, so I'm not sure. I have to do some Googling around. Wires and whatnot is not really my thing, so, you know, it's got 2,000 miles on it, so it's definitely got some miles on it for sure. But I got the back rack put on there yesterday. Not very well, but you know, it's on there. The front rack is on there. It folds over and whatnot, so I like being able to do that. But I don't know. I think this was an okay trade. I'm kind of liking it so far. I'm having a lot of fun working on it. The tires are kind of like scraping. I'm not sure if they're like, maybe it's just because they're kind of flat. I'm not sure, because they are a little bit flat, definitely, but they're huge tires. The ones on this are bigger than the ones on my 350, for sure. So, definitely, I'm going to take the battery out of the 350. These ones definitely need air in them, but we took the rims off yesterday and cleaned them, so yeah, it's got a hitch welded on it. Wish they wouldn't have welded it, but it's okay. Our throttle does not really work. It's interesting because our carb looks like it's been sealed, so that's great. Probably gonna need a new carb. But yeah, our reverse and everything works. It's not working right now. I'm pretty sure you have to have a battery hooked up and whatnot, but it was working yesterday. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys that clip, and then I'll get y'all updated. Alright, so as you seen in that video, we had power and the motor was turning over, but today, for some reason, we don't have power. So that's just lovely. Not sure, maybe a wire came loose or something. But for now, I'm trying to fix this throttle, it's actually, I just kind of fixed it off camera. So it kind of works now. I gotta get the slide and everything working like it should. So we should have throttle now, and it should work. So I'm gonna fix it and get it back in the carb, and yeah. Alrighty, just got the carb fixed. It's good having all these extra parts laying around and whatnot like that. The guy actually gave me a big red, the headlight to a big red, so that's pretty cool. But it's good having these extra parts laying around, because I ended up getting this thing fixed, and now our throttle works good, as you can see. I'll try and get that. Doink. So now we can get that on there, and well, obviously this thing won't run. Oh! What the heck? I guess me setting the carburetor there gave it power. That's crazy. Okay, that's a very twisted turn of events. Wow, okay. Yay, we got power. I'm not sure how that worked. All I did was like set the car down. What in the world? That was weird. Hey, we got power though. I'm not complaining at all with a very janky setup here. So I'm gonna get this carb on there how it should be, because I can't just squeeze it on there with one hand. So I'll get back to you guys when I do. Alrighty, y'all. We got the carb on there, and I am almost 100% certain we're gonna need a new carb, unless we can figure out how to get this out right here. So that was there, and it's been there since I got it, so I've only had it less than 24 hours, which, to be fair, guys, when we got this, oh lord, I should have got a picture of the condition it was in, which I actually do have a picture, I think, and if I do, I will put it up on the screen. If not, well, I won't. So when I got this, none of these wires were hooked up. That coil wasn't even there. It was in that box of random stuff he gave me. I think there's the air hose, obviously, for the air box. If this even has an air box, I'm not sure. I would assume this is like the air box lid. That's obviously not an air box. I have no clue if this even came with an air box. Perhaps this is the air box. I have no clue, honestly. Which it would make sense, because maybe those go in there. I don't know. Either way, I don't have an air filter. I've got a couple extra ones that I might could squeeze on there, but they might be too small. But I don't know. I'm happy we've got power again. And this thing, see if I can get it to. For some reason, it's iffy about going into a reverse for some reason. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. But like as you see, it wants to go into reverse, but it just like won't. But I'm sure I can get it to work at some point. I'm gonna try to. Another thing I just realized, guys, our headlight works. What the heck? What is happening? It did not work yesterday. Oh, I'm so happy. The headlight works too. That's kind of weird how that works. I guess these are like your brights and whatnot. So that's on, off, and lights. Oh man, our lights were not working yesterday. Well, we are making huge progress on this thing, guys. Honestly, I've just like connected wires that kind of go together. So heck, we might even have spark, but this thing actually doesn't have a spark plug. It has that one, but it is the wrong size. It is too small. So I had to use the one out of that one. And it does have compression, so I'm not going to try and turn it over. Let's see if this button works. Well, it's not. It's not even hooked up to the coil. That's kind of dumb of me. But we do have back brakes, which is good. So, yo, I'm going to get this light mounted up now that we know it works, just to kind of get the wires for it out of the way. And let's see if it'll go into reverse now. I'm kind of curious. I don't know. I ain't really fidget with it anymore. Like, you might have to, like, maybe it's not in the neutral all the way. I'm not sure. But it wants to. It went in yesterday, so yeah, that was cool. All right, everybody. So, we're going to try this again. It didn't work. I don't know. I haven't really, like, moved the quad at all or anything. Like, maybe roll it backwards some to get it maybe right into gear. I'm not sure. But then again, this thing does not really, like, roll because the tires are so flat. So it's kind of hard to get rolling. Let me try it real quick. All right, everybody. I couldn't get it to go into reverse. Maybe there's not enough power. I'm not sure. It sometimes worked yesterday, sometimes it didn't. But the important thing is, for some reason, our light decided to start working. So that's just great. And so I want to get a spark plug for this thing. Honestly, I might have connected enough things to where we have spark, because yesterday when we turned it over, we had no spark at all. So, you know, that won't work, that might even be the wrong spark plug. I'm not sure. I'll have to do some Googling around, because I know I'm not a professional on this thing by any means, but we're making, like, great progress. Like, all the things up there don't work quite yet. The light does. None of that works because it's not even connected to the coil, because the coil is, like, just kind of sitting there. So, yeah, so I'm gonna end this video for now. So, yeah, bye. I don't know why I'm stretching this so long, but appreciate you guys watching. By the way, the TTR, let me explain real quick. I'm just going to take one more minute. So the TTR, it was like, I don't know, the timing gear got all grinded up because I didn't torque it down enough. So that was just more than I wanted to get into. So I listed it up on Marketplace, and within a day, we had this. So the TTR is gone. That is the end of that series. I hate it that it got messed up, but I had so much fun. But I've had this less than 24 hours, and I've had just as much fun working on it as I have the TTR. So I've been having so much fun working on this with me and my friends. So that is a huge roly-poly bug. I'm not sure if you can see that. I'm in 0.5 mode. Holy crap. He is huge. That's the biggest roly-poly bug I've ever seen. But, yeah, I'm having so much fun working on this thing. Hopefully we can get it running. I got it for my sisters. That way we can go four-wheeling together and take it through some nice, deep mud. So hopefully we can get this thing how it should be. It doesn't look that bad. I think someone just, like, you know, couldn't get it running, took all the parts off of it and whatnot. I think he mentioned something about the starter, which yesterday when I turned it over, the starter was spinning, but it wasn't turning over the motor. So I took it over to my table, took it apart, cleaned it, put it back together, and now it works. So, judging by the sound of it, we do have compression. So, yeah, whenever we get spark, this thing ought to run. I don't see why it wouldn't. So, that's all for today's video. I will be posting more either tonight, tomorrow, whenever I work on it. I'll work on it every day until I get it running, hopefully. So, when we do get it running, that will be lovely, because by the looks of it, we shouldn't need really any parts besides like a stator. We might need a stator. I don't think it's got a stator, so, but I think we can bypass that, maybe. I'm not sure. But if you guys enjoyed this, yeah, give me a like, maybe subscribe, keep up with the series, because I love restoring things on this channel. This is the second project, and I'm having so much fun. So, until next time, I'm out.